High Tech. Today is Thursday, September 11th, and this is the Morning Buzz. Here we have Sam, Richie, Mohammad, and Hadid.
Hello.
And today is a very symbolic day in American history. It is September 11th, which we, who are mostly born in like 96
range, yeah.
96, yeah. We don't really, I mean, at least I don't really remember it too much. I guess I would have been in like kindergarten and pre-kindergarten. Do any of you guys remember?
I
remember seeing a lot of smoke coming from West New York. We have Boulevard East Side.
We were really close.
There. Yeah.
I actually recall being taken out of my kindergarten class and my mom having to pick me up.
I was on a
and I remember
floor in my
going into my car and I just see like all this smoke in the sky and I was like coming from the city. So that's the only thing I recall from that. I can't remember a lot of days. I can't remember anything from like that time.
When you been in pre-K?
I was in kindergarten.
I was in kindergarten too.
I was in kindergarten.
I actually remember then you'd be a year older than us.
I don't know what happened then because I was in kindergarten.
I was in kindergarten too.
So you guys got left back?
No, I didn't get left back.
That's besides the point. I do remember being taken to school and we walked up to the pier. You know, if you've ever been in Hoboken, you know, the pier right next to the train station.
Yeah. There's a whole dock.
Yeah. So we walked all the way out there, and I remember seeing smoke coming from the area where World Trade had been. And it's funny, my mom always tells the story of how we were there 2 days before, and like 2 or 3 days, I'm not sure exactly.
You were by the Twin Towers?
We were in like the the little glass building right before.
Yeah.
We were there, and there was this cop. We were really young, and we really liked cops. So we asked him a question or something, and he beeped into his radio, and we had been imitating him like the whole week, and my mom always thought like, because even we were imitating him after, and she was like, I wonder if that gguy's even still there.
Oh, wow.
And that just was like that's just crazy.
Well, I actually have a friend who his mother was supposed to go to an interview that morning in 2001, and she didn't go because she was feeling sick. She didn't want a job. I forgot what exactly it was, but she was supposed to be there at around that time for an interview. And then, like, one of the greatest blessings of his life is that his mom didn't go to the interview.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the Twin Towers were like a bustling area at that. A lot of I think my 5th grade teacher, I believe, her father, I think, used to work in there, so I think he passed on that day. And, you know, that day left a lot of scars for America. I mean, it was one of the first times that we got hit in the homeland.
We were showing that we were vulnerable.
We had a mass murder, pretty much, of that magnitude in our own homeland. So it was scary.
I think it was fear and rage and sort of like hurt. So people didn't really.
Because so many people were affected.
Yeah, and I know one of my. I thought you went to with me. My 5th grade teacher in Barksdale, if she ever gets to see this, to wish her happy birthday today. I know she doesn't like to celebrate it because she lost a nephew.
Hey, it's my sister's birthday today.
She lost a nephew during that, so she doesn't like to about it. But yeah, a lot of people were badly affected.
I actually have a friend. Her uncle died because he was a firefighter in the area.
Oh.
So he had to go. He was one of the first responders, and he actually died because of that. So a lot of people were affected, even around here in New Jersey. She lives in Secaucus. You know, she was decently, a decent distance away from World Trade Center, and even she was closely affected. You know, her uncle passing away.
And this is something that hit all over the country. It wasn't just New Jersey, New York. It hit. So
you have to consider the World Trade Center had so many people from all over the country. You know, it wasn't just the area of people dying. It was like you had people from all across the country, like from Cali, Nevada. Like, you know, it was a trade center pretty much. Like exactly, it's.
That's a really good point you brought up, because when it happened, I remember very well. Anybody in this immediate area been in that building, for some reason or another. There's so much going on down there to buy theater tickets. I mean, it's just not the financial. There's like malls down there. People work there from Secaucus, from all over. So you just didn't know, just by chance, somebody could have been there that one day. And it happened. Yeah. So you were really worried. You were worried, oh my God, am I going to hear about somebody I know? And you were waiting a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month. And you can imagine these poor families who really knew that, somebody was in there and they're missing. Most likely they passed away. And chances are that they did.
Yeah. Well, there was so much debris, it was hard to find people, pretty much. So.
I mean, we're looking back at it and remembering everything was lost, but I also think that we can't sort of keep dwelling, even though we will always hold it in our hearts and think about it, but we can't always, perpetuate those stereotypes that we've had for such a long time and keep those scars open, like we have for, the past 13 years pretty much.
Yeah.
I remember, like, a big controversy a few years ago was that somebody, an organization wanted to build a mosque or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
In place of the World Trade Center.
Not in place, but close by.
Yeah, and there was such strong resistance to it. It was incredible. Like, people just... And
it finally did get built.
Yeah, but it was so... It kind of showed us that we're still... open in a way to that wound.
I think that what it did was, we talk all the time, economies and all that, about how the bubble, you have a bubble, and then it pops, and you don't know what's going to happen when it pops, usually a recession, depression, something like that. I think what happened is one of those instances where we had a security bubble. We had been secure for so long. We hadn't been attacked on our soil since Pearl Harbor, and, it's just, we were feeling like top of the world, and then pop. And it was just, it left this devastation and this need to build up on our national security.
Yeah,
and
that's a really good point, actually. Yeah, Sam's right. Just how vulnerable we actually are. And you just got to pray that things like that don't happen.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to show my gratitude and say thank you to the first responders who first went there. And a lot of them sacrificed their lives and are now still affected. People who survived, they still, they're lasting through a lot of people getting lung cancer now from all the smoke
and debris that they inhaled.
Do you know that they say in 2 years more people will die from smoke cancer than die in
yeah, I heard about that. It's crazy.
Will die.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like they were heroic.
Yeah,
they did a great thing. To just get a call one day and be like, you need to rush into here and
up the building.
And honestly, to me, I don't know if I could have done that because that's so scary. I just ran in
their
there.
own family to think about, their own wife and kids waiting at home, or their own husband.
Imagine running up a building that people are jumping on.
Yeah, and people,
a building collapse.
People like that are honestly true heroes. They didn't even think twice. They were told to go do something. They ran up to go save lives. So we thank you.
So it showed us the kind of like the duality of human nature. Like, there's all this destruction and there's all this chaos, this hardship, but also on the other end, you have all these heroes that came out of that who, didn't even think about their own lives. And
it could show you the beauty of, like, in times of disaster and need, we can come together no matter what, and just help each other. I think it was, of course it was a horrible disaster, but
there is always a diamond in the dirt you can pick up. Just seeing us come together.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
There we go.
Yeah. So, pretty much, does anybody have any closing remarks for this day or anything? I think that we still need to
we need to always remember what happened that day. To always thank the people who gave their lives trying to help the others who needed.
And remember our loved ones.
Yes.
But like I said, it can't hold us back or hold us down to that. So thank you for watching the Morning Buzz. We'll be here pretty much every day or pretty close to it. So have a great day.